Hello guys, here is Gungnir and I wanted to talk about recently YCS in Utrecht that ended yesterday. It was a crazy YCS this year because of lots of different decks and I watched the stream yesterday 10 hours long. Yeah, pretty crazy. But the decks we could find in this YCS uh, was pretty much top decks like Sprite and Elements, Mad Max, Flow Runaways and so on. But they also got a lot of decks featured, just like some crazy Trickster variants. 6 Samurai FTK was there. Crystal Beast was there. This was a big surprise. It was the stun version of the deck. I know it quite well. And then there was Burning Abyss, the Fafa, Nadia himself, and just like cards like Subterror or even Exorcista was there and got to top 8. And the entire thing was won by Joshua Schmidt. I was thinking all alone from the start, even before the tournament started, that Joshua Schmidt at least gets a top card or top 8 spot. And after he got top 4, then it was very clear that he had an extremely good chance of winning this. Speaking of top 4, the top 4 was pretty boring. it's only Sprite. The top 4 was entirely Sprite variants. I guess there was 2 Sprite 1x, 1 Evil Twin Sprite, and the other one I cannot remember. But it was all different Sprite variants. And yeah, Unix Sprite got in the finals and in the top spot. Yeah, this was a big surprise of one side because I can take you a little picture here that there was a lot of tier elements at the start of the tournament, and it was about, I guess, 30 or more percent only tiers, and Sprite was a little bit behind, and the rest was Mad Max and so on, and 25% was other decks, just like the decks that got featured like Madolche, Crystal Beast, or cards like, or decks like Tritron, and so on. So in total, I could say this was an interesting coverage. There was a few problems because between the duels in round 1 until round 12, there was every time a minimum of 1 hour delay between the featured matches, and that's something they called the stuff do better. Okay, you could say there was nearly 2,200 people in YCS Utrecht this year, so there was a lot more than I guess last year or before that, not last year, before the COVID times. I know it because I was there, and I guess we was around 2,000 and 850 persons, so roundabout. So this one was a bit larger, and yeah. Then the other thing I was worried about was Dinka Bui was talking about on Lithium's channels about the time rules in the finals. You are not allowed to concede or to concede if you're losing a duel, because the finals are just like a big show duel, and between the showdowns you are not allowed to concede. This was a bit strange because if Dinkabui had the chance to concede the duel, because in the first duel he lost the first duel and was very left behind in time and so on. It was a very strange decision from Konami, because if he could concede this first duel, because both are playing Unique Sprite and they know the matchup very well, then you know at which point you concede so that you can go to the next game. But when you're not allowed, then you must, I say, lose as fast as possible to gain any chance to win game 2 and 3. But game 1 took, I guess, around 20 or 21 minutes in total, game 1. And that's a big issue here, because Sprite Runic mirror matches are very grindy and very skillful, and they take a lot of time. So when you know at a certain point, okay, I cannot win this, then you will automatically concede, because you are focusing on game 2 and 3. But Binkabui had never a chance to do so. So it's very strange that Konami made this rule that in the finals you cannot concede a duel, only for the purpose of the show, of the entertainment. So very strange thing for Konami, but I guess it is as it is. The good thing is that this time around the time limitation was not 30 minutes, it's for 35 minutes. So it's good. When the time procedure goes higher, I would really comment it if the rules are so. The other good thing is, in the featured matches there was not a single time a Mystic Mine was played. I guess the Exorcista or the Madolche player had Mystic Mine. No, I guess it was the Exorcista player had Mystic Mine in the deck, and the Crystal Beast player had Mystic Mine in the deck, but they never played it out. Funny enough, the most played cards in the entire tournament was Cosmic Cyclone, and evenly matched. So I guess that Mystic Mine is not a real option at this tournament, or everyone that did play Mystic Mine did not go very well with it, which is not a big surprise, because everyone thought that Mystic Mine got been hit on the latest Forbidden Unlimited list, but there was not so. So everyone prepared for it. Even myself, most of the decks play main deck outs for Mystic Mine, even if I don't want to, but I guess you have to, because you don't want to lose to Mystic Mine. And on the other hand, Cosmic Cyclone and other backrow removal stuff in the main is very good against Runic. I was really surprised how good Runic is as an engine in a deck. If you can call them engine, because what I have seen, the most Runic engines are 19 cards, and that's a lot. So you have most of the times 17 of the quick spells and 2 fountains. And so that's a pretty big engine. So it's more like you play Unix and have a little sprite engine in it than to call it the Unix sprites. So very wishy-washy. And other things we don't see top is, for example, the Enforcer engine that got at 3 in the last list, and no any Nadir or Dogmatica decks. So no Invoke, no Shadow, nothing at all. Or any Albas or Despia decks were only very few, not so few decks out there. So I was pretty surprised to see the top 32, but yeah, it is as it is, I guess. But it's a lot of different decks in total that was played in Utrecht, and a few interesting things that got on the bubble, just like the Madolche deck, or just like I called the Diabetes deck. Yeah. So that's my yeah, my quick information about the YCS Utrecht. Congratulations for Joshua Schmidt for winning this entire thing, and yeah. Then that's from me, and we see us in the next video. Bye bye.